I'm just gonna turn up the sound for now. You can tell me if it's too loud. Right, Kicks? Hey, Polly. City. Bay. I'm gonna start by doing my 30 days, 30 inks. Francisco. Hey, Broken Halo, welcome to the stream. I did the Yurameku Kokuya yesterday. I got my salt and straw water cup for rinsing the glass pen. I'm gonna be using my Lucas Mahoney glass pen today. And I need to find my pen rest. I'm gonna test my new ink. I'm actually gonna just swatch all three through here. And actually, I'm gonna do it all at the same time. No. It's too much work, never mind. This is one of the exclusive inks by Flax called Momo Iro. Broken Halo, I think. Actually, I don't know if it's a September thing, but people have been doing it. 30 day, 30 ink. Maybe because there's 30 days to the month. Momo Mochi, actually, is the name. Okay, so that was the start to our lovely weekend with I Left My Heart in San Francisco, and we'll just continue with the Tony Bennett for a little bit. Let me know if the music is too low, actually. I feel like I can barely hear it right now. Oh, it's a collab with Michael Bublé? Oh my god. Like, I gotta listen to this. Good if you have 30 inks. Broken Halo. I totally have 30 inks. So it's good. And post-show depression. Oh my god, Judy. You said you didn't have any post-show depression. Alright, and I'm gonna clean this and then try the other ink. I'm just gonna do it in advance. I don't have post-show depression. In fact, I was gonna mention it. Like, it was funny because last year after the pen show, everyone is like just feeling all the feels. Because last year was really kind of, in my opinion, the peak of the stationery stream community. Because a lot of the people in our stream community all came together and come to the San Francisco pen show from abroad too, and like just from different locations. And it was a time when most of us are on the West Coast. And then by that time, the event ended last year. It really was like a feeling of like, wow, I don't think this is an experience that can be repeated. And going into this year, it really was just kind of like, there's always just something is different now this year, like a little bit different. Like, it's, although a lot of us are still going, it's just gonna feel a little different. And turns out it really is different, and it actually is a fun, like in its own unique way, a different experience. And then again, I feel like for the people who missed out this year thinking the people who missed out this last year came to this year thinking it's going to be like last year, but it's absolutely not. And then for people who was missing out on this year, if you come next year, it's going to be a different experience again. So today I got all my Chinese stamps out because I really want to use this stamp, which I used last year to describe the feeling. 一期一会, 一期go, 一期改. The moment when a lot of things come together and create this moment, like that will never be repeated again. So, yes. Exactly, Judy. It's like this year is just so many new people and then just a complete different experience, in my opinion. Like, obviously there's all these physical elements of the new location, all that stuff, but just like even the interaction, the conversation, the dynamic, it's completely different. Some are a little bittersweetly different, and some are just very fun. So, there's that. Wow, the sage green is so dark. It's almost like a black color. And this Lucas Mahone glass pen is so sharp, I'm like very afraid to write with it, but also like it's so fun. Last year was so different emotionally. It was the first time so many people met up, and I spent like spending time with others just made me miss people that much more after. Yes, and that's why a lot of us felt extra sad. That it's gonna be like another year or another few months till we can like meet all these people in person again. And I think that added to the bittersweetness, especially when you forge connections during the experience, and then the feeling of like departure and leaving and separation so quickly after so much like happiness. I think that's why a lot of people felt this like extreme sadness. I also obviously am gonna miss all my friends, but I felt like I was able to come back from it just feeling energized because I'm gonna see a lot of those people soon. So it doesn't matter to me that much. And plus, like, I think that's what we did last year too, because we planned the Portland retreat right after, like a month after the Penn show. So it was a lot of like, bye at the airport, and also see you next month. So I think that really helped. And even just like yesterday, not yesterday, the day before, Amy came up to Seattle for work, and Amy from Peachy Green Paper, and so we got to hang out a little bit. Oh my god, this sage green has like a nice sheen to it. It's so dark, it's almost like black. It feels a little bit like dandyism. And Jackie, you can just go to Flax, I'm sure they have it. Jasmine, how are you doing? Alright, so we're gonna try the third ink. I know, Judy, see you next one. I know. I feel like I've been trying to keep it a secret, but I feel like also the cat's out of the bag a little bit, so it's whatever. But I will be in Taiwan next month. Too lazy to drive to Westwood. Aw, well, eventually. Okay, so CY does this thing where he really seals these bottles type by putting the plastic kind of thing in it. And I understand because he's coming from Japan and he really doesn't want it to leak. But it's like extremely messy, in my opinion. It's extremely messy. So look at this. Oof. And friends, this is actually, so I have been to Taiwan earlier this year in March, and that was kind of towards the last few days, last few weeks of my dad's before he passed. And so, and I went back like last November too, also under the same circumstance. Kind of like back then we thought he was gonna be in very dire situation. He didn't. He lasted a few more months. But so this year, this trip back really is like, I think it's like bittersweet because obviously I wasn't home for his memorial, but I feel a little selfish, but also relieved that I can actually go back to Taiwan this trip with a light heart, like no longer feeling as heavy about the circumstance, and I can enjoy more time with like a lot of families. It is extremely messy. Holy shit! Oh my god. Ugh. I know, Judy, but that's because this old bottle that Sailor used, this little cute bottle, like historically had like sealing issues. So that's why they really moved towards the square bottles. But if you're like local and like living in Japan and you're just buying this bottle of ink, and you're like just putting it in your home, like on a shelf, it's not gonna give you that much trouble. But if you're like carrying it around, like bringing it out, sending it overseas, then it could be problematic, and this is the exact issue that CY had because this is a Japan exclusive kind of a shop exclusive ink. So yeah. Jackie, I saw you met up with Ame. Is it to give her all the stuff? She should treat you to a nice breakfast for doing all that for her. Oh my god, this is so messy. I'm still cleaning like the exterior of the bottle. Oh my god, there's like literally dried ink on the outside. So I bought a bottle of ink from CY before, and it was the melon soda ink, and it has the same issue. And now the last thing I needed to clean is the cap. Because look how scary it is. She didn't let you as she shouldn't. Why should you pay? She asked you to do all that when driving it down, stuff like that. Oh my god, I don't know if I made it worse, but oh well. Because like it looks like this now. The thing is, I didn't want to like dab it into water because I don't want the ink to be contaminated after touching water. So I'm really just trying to work with its own like liquidness, but I think we're okay now. So this is Sailor. And then this is also a very dark, kind of like tealish blue-green. Nihonbashi Ao Midori. And I'm gonna draw a penguin every day too. Oof, alright, that is done. I'm happy to close this. Look at this bottom. Alright. And my finger is green. This is the glass pen from CY that I bought from California Pen Show. So earlier this year. It's the Lucas Mahoney glass pen. So that looks like a witch's wand, and I think Miranda actually got this too. But guys, you guys have to check out Esther's recent post on Wanderlust by TSL because she also collaborated with Lucas Mahoney, the maker of this glass pen, to make a, oh my god, super adorable firefly themed glass pen. It's called Hotaru, and which means the fireflies in Japanese. And it has like a very like nice pen body shape with like swirls throughout and a little round kind of like disc at the front before the glass tip, and it glows in the dark just like the fireflies. It is so beautiful, and I knew about that release, and I've seen like sneak peeks when she did it like at the Lucas Mahoney kind of studio, and I knew I wanted it. And as soon as she dropped it like the other day, I think it was like Thursday or Friday morning, I just like ordered it, and it's only like 100 something ish. With the, especially with the yen conversion, it's so good. Sorry guys, I'm just like washing my nails, trying to clean off this ink. It's kind of disgusting. All right, I'm getting green nails. It's whatever. So I'm kind of wanting to get back into nail polish lately. Cookie. To cover up all my ink stained nails, basically. Oh well, it is what it is. That's why CY had disgusting hands during the show. Oh my god, this dark. Oh my gosh, friends, it is drying to like a very nice kind of like teal green. Like it was much darker when we laid down the ink, but now it's like lighter and actually really really nice. Oh my goodness, like it's actually closer to this color now once it dries. So I'm very excited about that ink. Oh, I forgot to do the swatch. You know, the big swatch. Okay, I'm gonna do it. But hello, Idol Snack. How are you doing? You should go see. Oh look, this is Cookie. Cookie like bit me this morning. Well, kind of like play bite when we were playing in the morning. Like dragged it along my hand. But you should go see Kelly. Today's her last day at Oblation. So if you're in Portland, you should totally go see her. And plus, there's the stamp caravan too. It's this weekend, as well as the Hobonichi release, although I think they haven't gotten their stuff yet. See, it was no use. I just cleaned it and it basically leaked again. So it's just inevitable. Stupid bottle. Nice. Okay. Yes, it's her last day at Oblation. She got a new job, so today's her last day of Oblation, and she's like, I want to see everyone, but also go to the birthday party. It sounds fun. I know, her new job's so cool. It's like premium Japanese wood siding. So I'm like, oh my god, Kelly, you found like another like good. It's like also a Japanese company, and apparently like when she went to the interview, the owner was like, oh my god, what pen do you use? And he's like, oh yeah, I use Pilot. So there's kind of like that weird like Japanese kinship during the entire process. So I think it really worked out for her. And she's been in Oblation for way too long. I think she could use this change. Okay. Not that Oblation's bad or anything, but like I just feel like they could pay her more. Now that we're at the end of her journey, I can finally say what I think. But guys, these are my recent pens. I set these out because I wanted to use them more, and I've been like putting them in wrong directions. So a lot of pinks actually. These are, I forgot what this one is, but this one's like a teal blue, pink, cherry blossom pink. This is Cosia from the Ink Vent. This is Jasmine Sakura pink, the glass pen, and then this one. What's in this? I needed to try it out. I'll try it out on my feed later. But guys, I was so annoyed at how messy my table is. So look at this. Look at this. It's almost empty. And that's because I actually consolidated everything. Like literally up till last night, I still had piles of like DC haul with SF haul on top and old shit on top. So now I've basically consolidated, and so this Toyota bag has all the DC stuff. It's sitting on the ground, and then this bag has all the SF stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna use it as I use it. You know, I don't want it all to be on my table. I need to pick that up. Thanks for following, Purple Tess. And I think cleaning the table gives me a degree of like peace of mind so that I could actually like do what I wanted to do versus like if I'm just like trying to clean up my mess or like trying to find things from my mess, it's gonna just be not very productive. So here I am today. The goal is to journal about as a pencil, maybe talk about things as it comes up again. Even though I did do my little after pen show kind of thing on like Monday, or was it Tuesday? Maybe it was Monday. But I'm gonna start with filling up my Hobonichi, putting all the key photos in there, stickers and stuff, and then once that's done, it's going to go to the overflow, which is my Traverse refill. Thanks for following, Tiny Irish Viking. So while I set things up, I'm actually gonna go throw out this water, so I don't have a big tub of water on my desk, but be right back. Uber. Alright, I'm back. And yeah, I feel like the salt and straw cup was just the perfect tool for like what you might call it, for basically cleaning glass pens. Like I don't have to worry about it like banging or clanging against clanging against a glass cup and then potentially breaking the tip, because that's what we don't want. Let me see. I'm gonna have to look for like a little. I want to like have a plate where I can hold all my stickers as I work on it. I have something like that. Some little disc or something. Because I want to start piling stuff, but I want to do it like an orderly, like controllable way. Give me 1 second. And how did you guys like this morning's music? I decided to kind of veer away from K-pop and just do like a little bit of a retro music, American music vibe. Especially since Tony Bennett sang the I Left My Heart in San Francisco, so we started with that. Dear Lovely. So I want to like make sure I have all the stickers available. I ended up taking so much of the Eric Small thing. Well, actually, I think Ayako handed me a handful, so I got a lot. I got little ephemera stickers too. So unfortunately, I feel like I really, really lost the coaster. All my I sorted through all my suitcase yesterday, and I think it is likely that I might have set it down on the table and someone else took it thinking it's theirs, because it didn't really say like hi April, it just says like thank you very much from Eric Small Things. So it is likely someone just took it thinking it's theirs. Like I don't blame them, especially since maybe I should have just kept it like better. But so look at this. This is all like a San Francisco pile. And these are all stickers from San Francisco. It is the perfect cafe journaling vibe. Like I would go and sit in a cafe with this music. Alright. Just cleaning up a little bit. Trying to find my photos that I printed out. I have Ethan's tag too, so I could journal with 2 tags. Yeah, Gunnar. And also, while Judy is here, I want to shout out to Judy because I finally opened her package for me. And I was like, oh my god, Judy, thank you. I love you. You're the best, even though you didn't dedicate a single page to me originally. Just kidding. This thing! You gave me so much! So much! Oh my god. When I opened it, I was like, ah! I screamed. I was like, Judy! Look at her! Unless you want me to pay for it, then sure. But I saw this and it's like, Judy! She gave me so many postcards. Oh my god. Wait, is this maybe for someone else? You could tell me too, because I probably would have forgot. But oh my god! Ah! It's the limited Your Tape market collab with their artists. Yes, it's from the Your Tape event. Oh my god. I was like, you gave me all of these? So I'm very happy about them. I will add them to my collection. Alright, so these are here, and then I have the photos ready. Judy is so awesome and so kind and so generous and so loud, but so generous. Just kidding. Gotta sneak in a few trinkles of truth there. But I'm so excited. Judy, you gotta take me to that place that you went with Here the Dia. No, sorry, not Here the Dia. Dia illustration. I get the 2 of them confused a lot. Like, just like if I look really quickly. Everything that you can buy in time. I know, Judy was like, April, why are you here? Don't buy anything. I'm like, wow. What if I want some stuff? And I did actually buy some stuff immediately. Ooh, I gotta cut out my Eric Small Things too. I bought a bunch of stickers from Mai and Judy. I'm trying to find like the stickers so I can use them. So look, Judy, be proud of me. I used up like so many of my stickers already. And I only bought a set. Isn't that like wild self-control? I only bought a set. I have a second set, but that's for my friend who asked me to get it. Oh, and of course I gotta use the pencil. I'm just grabbing everything I need for journaling. Do I need any of these? I might need this. The Eric sticker is very, very specific. Well, I feel like people who lives in California though would really like it though, because it's like San Francisco theme. Okay, so these I don't need these. Alright, I think this is all I need for now. Sticker flakes. that I'm gonna use, that I bought from Maya and I will use in this journaling. Also specific stickers for the show. Polaroid photos, Eric Small Thing stamps. Yeah, I feel like I love these painted ladies. I can't wait to like incorporate that into my spreads. Who gave me this? Oh my god, wait, did Erin give me this? Guys, you guys need to start including like who it's from, seriously. Because I don't always remember. Oh my god, this is so cute. Wait, or is this Annie? I have to ask Annie. I think it's Annie, actually. I'm gonna ask Annie. Right, putting it down there. I think it's Annie, actually. Alright, I think this is finally dry. I basically am all set till Monday until I forget to do it again, and I'll catch up. Oh, let me get the ink pads. Get my tools ready for some stamping. Specifically these. This is gonna work for most of these, but maybe I need a bigger one. And I have my coffee, latte with blackberry syrup, really delicious. So yeah, my desk is messy again, but in a good way. Like, it's not in an overwhelming way, it's just like just messy enough, but mostly things that I will be using and in reach. So let's journal. I'm so excited. You guys might even have to remind me when Jasmine comes on. So basically it all started on Wednesday, blank page, and I'm gonna look for photos first, because I think whenever I do go on trips and stuff, the spreads is mostly very like photo oriented. Like, for example, earlier this year when I was in DC, I haven't even finished catching up, but I incorporated stickers and photos most of the time. And look for the photo of Judy just when I landed. I printed out a photo of Ayako just unconscious because it's so funny. Yeah, Judy, I was saying, I really think someone must have like maybe I set it down and someone thinks it's theirs and they bought it, like, or like they took it thinking it's theirs. I'm like, because I definitely remember I got it on Wednesday and I was just like, I had just put it in my Traverse notebook along with everything else. It is also likely because I was doing a very rushed job packing on Saturday night in our hotel, and I like took everything out, put everything back in. So it is also likely that it got lost then, but oh well, it's fine. I will just meet her again and ask her for another signature. No, yeah, I bought a bunch of coasters, Judy. I actually bought extra coasters at her booth because it's only like $1 each. I bought like 5 because I wanted to gift it to friends who couldn't go to the pen show. We're meeting with them tomorrow, so look, it's still here. It's still here in this photo. So at least I have it in this photo. Damn it. Like, worst case, I bring it to Japan, that exact coaster, and then just have her sign it for me. So I ate this UK, which is this at this Korean restaurant. One of the appetizer is like raw beef, basically mixed with like pear juice, garlic, pine nuts, delicious seasoning. And then Judy looked at me like I'm crazy, like you're eating raw beef. I'm like, it's beef tartare. Inception. Technically, you took a picture so you had it. I know. It's not blood. Like when it's like beef tartare, that's like really fresh beef, and they already cleaned it. It's fine. It's very delicious. I've been dreaming about it since my last trip to San Francisco. And plus, when you are on your period, you need to technically 补血. So I think there's like enough a lot of iron to eat this. Judy just like hates the. We went to Daeho and we ate the short rib dish with like cheese on top. It was so good. And then this is the moment I met up with Ayako, Kue, and Eric. And then we even sat outside the Daiso. And I borrowed Kuei's traverse notebook to take a photo. It was very cute. Which photo do I want to incorporate? I think I want to incorporate this one. Cookie! Think of that as you pay for your day bus card. Yay! Thank you for the postcards, and it was fine. I knew you'd be culture shocked with the prices of the food. It's funny because Judy literally before she came to the U.S. she said I'm not gonna change clothes, I'm not gonna eat, I'm just gonna like survive 3 days and like go back to Taiwan because like it's gonna be expensive here, and like she basically did that. Like she really didn't eat and like was just dressed in like 3 outfits and then that's it. Just completely really as survivalist as she said for her trip to the US, which is so funny to me. I should have gotten you a bubble tea that night we went out to Chinese food because I bought bubble tea for Kelly, CY, and myself. Oh wow. Yeah, she didn't eat. She said she didn't eat like on like Saturday or something. I was like, holy shit. Judy. It's too extreme. Alright. Let me show photos, but let me let Cookie out first. Judy literally came and then just made money and left. That's what she did. The ultimate American. No, just kidding. It is hard to eat when you're like trying to sell stuff and like speak with your mouth full. But so yeah, on Wednesday I came early, and then Ayako was staying at her cousin's house, Kuei's cousin's house, and it was just this really lovely house with their kids and stuff, and we made friendship bracelets. And then her house is like on the top of like this gorgeous hill, and then you can see the entire like starry night view. And look, here's Eric just taking a photo of the view. I think that moment when we're waiting for the Uber and we're taking photos of the view is pretty core memory, so I'm gonna incorporate that into the spread. You make me smile again. Under my skin. Alright, of course, today it has to be the Painted Ladies. Oh my god. Okay, I think this one has to go elsewhere. And then I'll do the Painted Ladies like right here at the bottom. Maybe for next year, Ayako can bring Rainbow Holic. Woohoo! I think now that like a lot of stationery people knew about like this show because of Ayako and like Paper Treat and your presence, I have a feeling next year Essa Show is gonna be flooded with stationery vendors who wants to sell stuff, and that could be interesting. There is a store here in LA called Pinky Craft Elephant. And so Judy Shu would kind of be your competitor because she actually sells a lot of the Taiwanese artist stuff too. I think she's Taiwanese, like the owner, but she operates out of LA. And so she might come to California Pen Show. So next year, you might have to really come up with some more unique artist stuff. Oh no, it's been so long since I've dropped frames. But yeah. Hey, Post Orphan. Like at that point, it really needs to be like a stationary room versus the pen room. Like the pen show people can all in one room, and the stationary people can all be in the other room, and then we'll just hang out constantly at the other room. You don't think you can make it to California? Oh no, I'm not saying you should go to the California Pen Show, but I'm like speculating. So this is actually the brand Pinky Elephant. So you can see she even has little loose stuff. So she really like she DMs me in Chinese, like we chat in Chinese a lot. But I'm speculating that she might go to California Pen Show, and if it worked out for her, she might go to San Francisco Pen Show. So. And I know she has all the peon stuff, like all the Hank stuff. Actually, maybe it will still be different. Yeah. But maybe you guys can coordinate, like who can bring what, so that there's no like conflict. She's really nice though. She's really nice. But I feel like Julie, if you're coming, you really want to like maximize the sellability of your stuff. Look at me. I'm already planning for next year. What the hell? No. April. No. Calm down. Calm down. Oh, I got the sticker from one of the stationery stores. I really love it. Oh, I think I'll put it here because it's kind of like the SF day. Alright, moving on to the next day. I kind of just want to slap this photo down and let that be like the gist of this day. But I do have these other ones. Maybe this small one. I have definitely I have too much ideas. I was like, Mai should totally use the newspaper to make the idea concept to make a map for Essa Pension next year. Like they should pay her to do it because it's such a good execution of like, imagine if that newspaper does like, the pen show map, like event location, event details, vendor highlights, stories, like little fun, like kind of like quotes like from vendors and stuff. Like wouldn't that be such a fun collectible of the whole experience? And then there could be like a stamping rally kind of section, so you collect stamps on that newspaper. Like, oh man. There's me. Yes, Judy. That's it. Wouldn't it be cool if Kitty's friend came? Because I told her like that was exactly like after last year. I messaged Ayako immediately like, Ayako, Essa Pen Show is so fun. You have to come. I basically kind of, there's a Chinese saying like 拉他上贼船, like you're on this boat with me now. You're coming with us. I basically made her do it. Katie Girls Creative. We would have missed you. Wish you could have been here too. But it was fun seeing you at DC. Fun in our own ways. I wish I had more photos. I think I didn't print out as many photos from our SF day trip as I thought. Okay, I'm gonna do this one, the one where there's Amy. Rainbow Holic next year. It would be great if Rainbow Holic could come. And like I said, next year, I'm manifesting it for myself, but I would like to take one day off. Definitely either Friday or Saturday. I don't want to take Sunday off because what's the point? I want to take Friday or Saturday off. And then for that day, I would really want to organize a live Stationery Cafe podcast recording at one of the rooms. And then that would also be the day when I can host the meetups. So really, and then that day I also want to sleep in. So a lot of I want for that day, but I hope it could happen. All right, I think I have some fun stickers from the morning I can use. Oh, I got this oh, this is so big though. Oh, but I really want it. No. Like, this is, how about the Stationery Cafe? No. These are just huge. Too big of a sticker. I got this one. This one's really cute. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put this one. This is the Panchan sticker. Can't believe Judy hand cuts these. Okay. The stationery Panchan. Persuade Rainbow Holic Bar in Japan. Yes. I did enjoy DC for pens, but Asian stationery was lacking. Oh, absolutely. Yes, Jasmine, print all the photos so you can journal too. Rapido, rapido. Judy's really funny. Like, sometimes you just start saying Spanish, and that's like so weird. Like, do you speak Spanish? Where did you even pick up those words? It's hilarious to me. I was just like, what the heck, Judy? But yeah, Katie's Girls Creative, I feel the same. I feel like there could totally be more stationery. But the thing is, like, I feel like there's definitely lots of potential in stores that does stationery stuff, but they just didn't know that they could. Like, for me, when we were ready to go for San Francisco Pen Show, Little Red House emailed me and was like, I didn't know so many people are going for stationery. Like, she was like, I can't believe Eric Swalthing is going. I would have applied if I had known. And like Everyday Explorer applied to. And like, I feel like people had kind of thought it was like the pens domain and they can't go. And I went, why? Why can't you go? And so I think next year it's going to be a lot more. I think all the stationery vendors are probably like keeping tabs and like figuring it out. And what I like the most is actually the Japanese stationaries are starting to take notice. Like Maya was telling me that a lot of the stationery vendors in Japan was like, "Esse pensho wa nan desu ka?" Why is Eric there? And so they are gonna, like, next year they really all wanted to attend. Like, a lot of these Japanese brands are curious about the show, and in next year it really could be a stationery takeover. But I feel like Okay, I don't know. Maybe some of them watch the stream, but I'm just gonna say it. I just still feel like the pen community still feel a little bit like, stationery is not pen. So um, there's a degree of like, what are you doing here? And like, oh, it's a pen show, so we're gonna prioritize pen vendors' needs first, blah blah blah. So it's it's very like, yeah. I just wish they'd be more open minded. Yeah, you got the term pen code, nice. So like that is that. I won't comment further on my opinions and thoughts. Jasmine, yes. Yes, and it's growing because of people like us. Like, honestly, I even think that because travelers and plotters start exhibiting at pen shows, that we bring a lot more of like the stationary crowd. And you know what? The stationary crowds are the next group of audience that's gonna buy pens from you. So, like, why are they being so rigid and being like, oh, you're making it no longer a pen show, blah blah blah. You guys should go do your own show. Like, sorry, I'm that's just like things that I was wondering if they might think. Not that they actually said it. So, um, but just feeling like when they're arranging tables or determining who to put where, they're still kind of like, oh, this is in the pen category, so it's not going to be in the pen section, blah blah blah. Like, um, or just lack like carelessness when it comes to vendor details. Like even me, we got our names written wrong so many times. Travelers and Potter, like, ugh. We also spend a lot of money. Exactly. These icon to what Jasmine said. Bruce Jones next to me was probably thinking like that. Yeah, that guy. I was like, what are you guys? What's going on here? Right? The guy that was like next to Judy was like, what are you guys? What is this? But yeah. Mimo 650. No, 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 it's not. I don't feel that. I'm pretty happy about the show. Like, I'm there and just feeling like, oh yeah, like we belong here. Like a lot of the stationery community buys the pens that you guys are selling. You're just not introducing it, but I feel like in general the table assignations could be more fair, like more easy and more smooth for new vendors. And from that point of, not from the customer perspective, but from the process perspective, there's a lot to be improved. And I just feel like, is it because they don't think we're important enough to like, because it kind of has that like, oh, this is the pens club, like you've always done this for the past few years, so you know what to do, so just come on over and just do it. But like for stationary vendors that are new, like Judy and stuff, like they don't know how to do a show. And then where's the walkthrough, where's the detail, where's the how to do this and that thing. And like they kind of treated it very like laissez-faire, like, oh yeah, pen show, just come and set up and sell. And but like I personally feel like it could be a little bit more friendly, more easy. And I think DC did a great job this year of doing that. They sent out like 7 emails once a month, basically informing vendors like who's here, who's coming, highlights. I don't know if they just have a lot of time. Maybe they just have a lot of time. They probably have a lot of time on their hand for the TC Pen Show organizers, but I got so many emails and I felt very assured the whole time going there, except they spell my name wrong. Like they spell our table names wrong. So that's one more thing. Yeah. Group selfies. I have to applaud as a Pen Show Posse though, because like it's so hard to pull off a show like this. And they are like, France is lifesaver. Like France for president, guys. France made all the stationary things happen. Like, Our meetup, Ayako's workshop, Janet's workshop, stuff we needed, friends for president. He is the best, and he's like always super, super like responsive too. I want friends to be president. It's the best. It's the best. Okay. Setup day. This is also from the day before. My haul pick. Oh, the first night. There's Judy and mine. Friends for president. Friends for president. I can't wait to Akuya as Big Brother. I can't wait to write my recap because like there's just so many nice things happening at this SF show. Like I had to skip my Substack, and actually I have written it. I just forgot to send it, but now it's too late because I probably will write the SF show recap first. But I can't wait to share all the things that happened, and shows are shows, and the better they are, the more expectations we have, and I'm hopeful for next year. Next year, if I can, like I know Brad would probably make a priority to go to Pasta Pen Show because he went to DC this year. He like takes turns. So next year, if the Pen Addict goes again, if Drew goes again, then we might actually do another podcast recording. The music selection is excellent today. Yes. A little bit of that old school American vibe. This photo is so cute of like Hikari playing with the doggo. Happy Becky, it'll be so fun. What did we do for dinner this day? Oh. This must be Friday night. I wonder all of that stuff. It's not like there's not much to do, like, because it's right by Millbrae. Like, they're doing the same hotel, and it's super convenient to the BART, and there's like shuttles, and I think there's no lack of things that you can do while you're in the city. Like, I see a lot of people go to the area where there's like a lot of like trees, and I was very curious, like I want to go to that thing. That looks really cool. Actually, I want the setup photo to be representative in my journal. Where's my plotter team photo? My photo with Mai. I can't believe I didn't have a photo with Judy. I have photos of Judy. Alright, I'm gonna do this one because it's fuzzy. And then what sticker should I use? Of course, that's a pen show sticker. And maybe even stamping the thing. Oh, I love this artist work. Judy, did you get this artist sticker? It's like a small maker. She designed these stickers. It's the lazy dog jump over the fox jump over the lazy dog concept. Illustrated. I got one of each. You didn't go? No! Judy! No! It's so good though! You would have loved her stuff. And she's such a small maker. It's like she didn't even have an Instagram apparently, and she had to set it up. Her name is. Let's see, is it on here? I don't think it's on here, but it's on Discord, and she's a student too. Let me see if I can still find her. Artist. A Thousand Words design. There. Oh no. My Stream Element link isn't working. But anyway. Where's my Eric sticker sheet? I literally lost it. Like right now. Where is it? Wasn't I using it? Oh, here. Trying to be creative with the sticker placement is hard. It's hard. I'm gonna use the round one instead. I wish I got more of these stickers. This is so good. Okay, stick this down. Today though, like after in the afternoon, Ellie and I are gonna continue planning our Japan trip, so that's another thing to look forward to. Woo, Japan. Gotta start booking those reservations and stuff, so. You should have kept a fortune. It was like a piece of trash by our table because I've already redeemed my sticker, so I didn't want to go and get another one. I didn't know if you can get more. Apparently you could, and I was like, what? I didn't know that. I thought it was like one per attendee. So there's that. They could have let me know. Yeah, I've been to Pensho 3 years in a row, and I still don't know how the fortune works. Like, how can you get a cookie? But I won the sticker, and then I also took Toasty's fortune and basically redeemed a musette, which is the bag. Hold on, let me this guy. So good. So now I have the SF pencil bags 2 years in a row now. Actually, I didn't get the one from last year. I got the black one from year one, and then that I've been to. Not that it's like the first year. And then I also have this year's. Last year was kind of like a, like kind of, what do you call that style? Boho, 80s boho melty style. I didn't quite like that one. But yeah, but off I go. The sticker is better than the piece of scrap. You kept the right thing. Alright, so this is gonna be for this day. I might stamp some things. Friday is definitely when I had stamps, bought extra stuff. Ooh. Do I have orange? Okay, I'm gonna use pink. One would make it to one more make it to 40. 239, 240. I love it. How are you? Few of my favorite things. And I don't feel so bad. Isn't like that is like the Sound of Music song? Goober. I'm excited because tomorrow we're doing a meetup with our Seattle friends, and we're gonna be meeting up with a few people who couldn't go, but then also meeting up with a lot of people who went, and I'm gonna enjoy looking at their hauls. And stupidly, I didn't get the pen show ink. I didn't realize it was still available on Sunday, or I would have tried to redeem one. Table wall is better than interior tables in the ballroom. Oh, because you get like, you know, a little bit more security, and also you get like a wall plug, and it's nice to not have to bump into another person inside the interior table. Unless you buy all 4 tables, so your interior table is with yourself, which is what we did. Because in the past year, we've always done wall tables. Idle snacks, I know. So it's okay though, because I have friends, like some of our friends in Seattle had gotten it, so I'm gonna go steal a sample tomorrow. I'm gonna actually put in my notes. AlphaGo, don't worry about it. I think I know a few friends in our group had the bottle, and we're all meeting up tomorrow, so I should be able to get it from them, no problem. All right, love this one. No, that's not like to use the wall. It's like you get like a wall against you, so you don't have to like. It's kind of like you have your own little fort, and then also you potentially get outlets. So the wall is still much more desirable most of the time. But yeah, for you, you could have done with the interior. Yeah, I know Lydia got one. By Taylor, I would need as much love for. Exactly. Like, honestly, when it gets really crazy, having a little wall behind you and then, like, it's like you against everyone else, that feels so much more secure and safer. Like, and space wise, too. You can put a lot of stuff behind, underneath your table or behind you at the table versus if you had, like, one of those interior tables, it's just gonna be like, it's gonna be like, someone could just take it, from behind you. But it doesn't matter to a lot of the pen sellers because they just come with their sleeves and that's it. Is this Christmas music? Oh my god, it is Christmas music. Sorry, friends. Sorry, it's too early for this, but no, I am not apologizing. I love Christmas music. Oh, look at this. It's the girls. Saving this. Christmas. I am. I have zero interest for fall or Halloween. I would happily be blasting jingle bells right now. You look up to no good. You guys are plotting plotters. I remember. Even Amy, when she was here a few days ago, she was like, yeah, she's thinking about buying a plotter. I'm like, yes. Get a plotter. Get a plotter. Alright, pen show shenanigans. She has one in her hands. She does. And oh my god, Jasmine, I can't believe you bought the wrong size for the project manager. Do you want me to send you some for the narrow size? The good thing is you can still use it to organize and store excess narrow pages afterwards. Like once you're done with the done pages, you can use the project manager to store the narrow refills because it still fits and it actually could probably hold more because there's less, like there's more give to that width. And then you can just use the project manager Bible size to store them in like a bigger ring binder or something, a ring folder. So it could still work out. I didn't want to explain it on stream because it's just too confusing. But I could explain to you later how it could work. Our plotters are literally delicate. Mimo, I would say that plotter rings are comparatively more delicate than other ring binders because of how thin it is. And like to be honest, if you take anything that's like thin metal and like you can really manipulate it if you want. But I have thrown my water in my bag many, many times. And don't think I've ever broken anything yet. So I don't think it's like fragile. But I would definitely avoid like tugging it against something or like if it gets caught in like a zipper, like it could still sustain some degree of like gap or whatever, but I feel like you should have no problem. Like I'm not gonna say it's like an invincible ring because it's not, but I personally have I have stuffed it in suitcases, tight backpacks, my personal pouch, like my plotter mini 5 has gone through like hell and back. And it's still fun. Yeah. Will there ever be a 20 ring plotter? Raven Blackheart, you should look at Knox because Knox makes the 20-inch rings. Leather binders, and they have one that is similar to the plotter specification where it doesn't have like the the flaps and all that stuff and pockets. KNOX. And so that specific one with the larger rings is called leather binders. It's a different product. Trying to figure out because Yuri uses that actually. She got it in Japan, but it's a little bit more expensive because they use better leather or like higher quality leather. It's called the Il Botero. Il Botero. Il Botero. Knox is the same paper. So Il Botero line in the Knox brand is literally plotter but with larger rings. And it seemed to use 2 strips of leather instead of 1. So that's why it's a little bit more expensive. But they use the larger rings. And they're way more expensive. Because the leather, there's more leathers too. Amy, I did no such thing. What? Non-guilty? Alright, let's do the cable car. Oh my god, so cute! Nice holiday. I'm determined to use up all of my Eric Small things. Stickers. Oh, 20 ring. Oh, no. I don't think they have that product yet. You should look at Clyde, Kleid. I have the Eric Small things refills for those. Which doesn't fit in the plotter. So I have to hack the rings myself. I just can't wait for plotter at PGP. That's so funny. Yay! It's looking so good. Look at this, guys. And then when Jasmine streams, I can fill it all in. Alright. And then the last day. Wait, what did I put? Oh yeah, I did the meetup. And then the last day, which is the leaving day. I have all these nice photos. Wait, that's it for the last day? Oh, I need to put Ayako's photo. Goes back to hacking more hobo covers. Still printing photos. That's fine. You still have like another 35 minutes. Because after this, I'm moving. I'm not going to write in it. I'm going to move to my Traverse notebook. So, Ayako Unconscious. His core moment. Oh, photo with Kue. Another cute moment. And then this photo of our booth on its last leg. We could have brought more to sell. It's a recurring kind of feedback. But I think, like, to be quite honest, I think we did the best that we could. Like, there's a lot behind the scenes on why we couldn't bring as many as we wanted. One of them being the fact that one of our team members was out with pneumonia for the entire August. Christina and I just came back from DC Pen Show in like first week of August, plunged straight back into packing for San Francisco. And then we also received a huge shipment from Japan in the middle of August. So it was a lot of logistics back in the warehouse for literally one person, Christina herself. And I cannot like I just like I cannot burden her more with last minute like let's actually add 10 like 100 more of these or like 50 more of these like I can't, I just cannot ask of that of her. And obviously at the end of the day it was like, oh, we should have brought more of this, we should have brought more of this, but like no, like the truth is that that is the most we can bring. And I wouldn't want Christina to ever feel like she's burning out or like really overwork her. Like she already had to spend one Saturday pre-prepping because we were also launching the plotter diary, and like we had like the whole, I don't know what did we launch, but a few things. And we had the California storm too, so she actually spent a whole day just cleaning up the warehouse, salvaging the carnage. She's done a lot. Like Christina is MVP for SF Pen Show behind the scenes, for those who don't know. Like we couldn't have done it without her. Dedicating so much of herself for this show. so you know, like sure we can make another few thousand, but is it worth Christina's wrath and burnout? And the answer is no. And we still did, I feel like we still did quite well this year. Like we really or have already surpassed our goals for sales, compared to last year and the one I set for myself, for ourselves. So I think I'm very pleased with this show. I'm very happy about it. Okay, I'm looking for more things to use. Is it still Christmas song? That's so funny. Oh my god. Christmas is here. Did Judy not sleep yet? I hope she's sleeping. I don't know. I don't know what Judy's doing. She's killing herself. That's what she's doing. Lunch away, Jasmine. You have 30 minutes. Just kidding. You can take as long as you need, Jasmine. Even if you're gonna be a little late, I can keep going because I have no plans, and I already ate my breakfast lunch thing, which is the sausage egg McMuffin, best breakfast ever from McDonald's. Don't be disappointed about it. No judgment. Judy might, but no judgment from me. Judy is working. Holy moly. I want to right here boarding pass with Ayako like from SF to heaven. Like just dead. Clocked out. Oh, so funny. So perfect. It's so funny. She said she was mummified after the pet show. Like, she said she had like a little break in between, what you would call it? They had like it was Sunday night, and I think they had like a dinner plan, but she got like 30 minutes to like kind of recoup before meeting the crew for dinner, and she said she just dropped dead in the bed, and I think Eric too. Apparently, Eric also just like Eric didn't even make it to the dinner. Eric was just like slept through the entire night just from exhaustion. And then Ayako said her daughter took that photo of her. I was like, that is so funny. Poor Ayako. Last sticker. I'll use it for my TM. Okay, and then I said I wanted to use some stamps. This is the stationery meetup, pen show meetup. This is the logo. Pen show meetup. You went back about 3 times each. I love it. I honestly went to Mai's place, Paper Treat, like twice, cause she was not very good at putting out all the product. Apparently, she said the first day she put out some stuff, they all sell out, and the second day she brought up more stuff that's like completely different. So I was telling people, if you have to go back to my store like probably every 5 hours, cause it's always new stuff. She has like she brought too much of a variety for just one table, and so it didn't all fit. Hello, Emily Messy Desk. I was a repeat buyer. I think a lot of us were all repeat buyers, and Judy's store as well. Like I went and I picked things up. Did you guys get the cookie PET tape? Judy has her own like PET tape that's like with the pets of the server, and cookie is one of them. 3 times each. And Mai's products were like priced so low. It was so cheap. She was having trouble having people reach $30, which is ridiculous, like in a pen show. Like, what? You can't spend more than $30? And she had chain washi. Yeah. Oh my god. Everyone wanted you to do a part 2 doc. I know we need like Kibo, we need a Luna, we needed like all the more doggos of the server, Bungie. Like oh no, German Shepherd. Samoy, yeah, like, you know, what is that? Dino Lemon's Smalley, and then Ube Bube also has a white German Shepherd. Mimo, the Mushroom Cat. It's the artist is called Four Legs, I think, and a really cool Japanese artist, and really like, what do you call it? Like underrated, like really underrated. Like her Instagram following was only like 4,000 in Japan, and she like sent this post like via Paper Tree, like with a hand-drawn image, like thank you for those who visited and bought my product from my store at Paper Tree. Like, we appreciate you so much. So I know. Oh my god, Judy, wow. If Four Leg could come, but then mine needs to start charging more in order to afford that plane ticket. Here, guys, this is also from Four Leg. Oh my gosh, I feel like I want to open it up and show you guys, even though at risk of like breaking. Yep, it's breaking. More Four Leg. This packaging is not very good. Oh, shoot. Like, this bag is literally breaking apart. Look at this. I'm just gonna do this. I hate it when like cheap plastic. Judy, Judy, Judy. Oh my god, Judy. Judy, 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 Judy. If you can bring Maruko art or Mr. Eggplant or Hank's Diary. Ah! Judy. Or I mean, even like Guinea or like Guinea Lamb or what's that artist we really like? Like blanking. Even Iwakaku would be so cool. So many. What is that artist you really like promoted recently? Anyway. Yu Ying, yeah, Yu Ying. Like Yu Ying would be really cool. But guys, this is like 4 legs memo pad. Can you believe this thing is only like $15 or less? I think even. There's like so many variety. Look at that. Double-sided too. Oh my god, look at that. God. There's an animal in each page. Ah, Miranda! It's $12. Look at this. Oh, this is Cookie. Yeah. So this is 4 leg. She's so underrated. It's unbelievable. Her mushroom cat was really the highlight and like mascot of Mai's brand, and it was amazing. So Judy, it's up to you. You know, make things happen. Want to explore. Judy, 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 Judy. So this trip, I don't know if you met Maruko art in person, but like I have never met her in person. And I know she's not going to Creative Expo, but I kind of want to see if I could like schedule like a meetup with her. When you heard screaming. I really want to meet Maruko in person. She's so nice. Maruko art from Taiwan. I've never met her in person, so I would really like to meet her. So I wanted to reach out to her to see if she could like... I've never met her in person. Even like Esther and Ayako has met her in person already. Like Ayako and Esther, like they met up with Maruko. There was one year when Esther and Ayako from Cute Things from Japan did like a Taiwanese artist like feature, and like went and like interviewed Hanks, interviewed Ayako, Maruko, interviewed so many creators, and Lin Jianing too, and Iwakaku. So like they met with all of them, and I still haven't met any one of those. I know. When I get a chance, I'll get your signature, Maruko. I know if I couldn't do it, and then like if I like the thing is Maruko knows my sister. Because every single time there's a market and I ask and she like had stuff there, I've sent my sister like 3 to 4 times, and each time it's like, hi, I'm April's sister. So like Maruko actually knows Kelly, my sister Kelly, like more than she like actually have seen me, but we chat so much on Instagram. All right. Wow, what a nice spreadaroonie. Okay, I need to... The blotting paper really works out when you want the stamp to dry and you don't have patience. of my show haul. I'm very excited about Creative Expo. I've been following a lot of the creators on Threads and like just reading and like watching their updates. So, guys, I'm gonna be so hardcore. Literally landing on like Tuesday morning at 5. I think I'm gonna nap for like 1 hour. I'm gonna be home by 6, and then I'm going to nap till 7, and then literally gonna head out to the first day of Creative Expo. And I'll probably die at the end of the day. Judy, do you want to have dinner with me on the first day, or will you be too tired? Sorry, retail folks. We're venturing into the Christmas portion of Tony Bennett's, so we could go back to this song and then be neutral again. I will never be too tired. I can always sleep like that. I hear September 1st is Philippines. I've heard that too. I'm like really sad because when I'm in Japan, the timing is like around the end of November, and I'm gonna miss that beautiful phase, which is like uh, fall, like fall fruit, fall food, and jumping straight into Christmas. So that's gonna be a little disappointing because I'm really looking forward to all the chestnut drinks. But sadly, no. Debating if I want to use this one here. Let's do it. Done! Judy! It's done. I used my shit. Now I'm gonna use the backing paper to cut washi tapes. No, I have no... Well, I'll put this in the TN. This is also 4-leg. This is Yu Ying. And then a bunch of random stickers from my wave. Alright guys, I'm moving on from my Hobonichi. I really want to highlight this sky though. This guy. This is my dog. This guy. Maybe I'll put it in the front. don't know about you guys, but I am a Michael Bublé whore. I love his song so much, and his voice. Dun, 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 dun. I grew up like listening to Michael Bublé because my dad likes his music, and there's this DVD where he did like a basically a performance in New York, and then like that DVD is like scored into my brain, like brain curvatures. That's where they keep all the memories, right? Like it's incredibly core memory for me. All right, the end. So the reason I don't have a cover is because I actually sent the cover to Exoraka, who's gonna help me paint my TN. Let me pull out some stuff. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. And more. Okay, Pink Pearl. I know I had turned the volume up. I'm gonna turn it back down. I'm removing it from the thing. I think I have more stuff in here that needs to come out. Brenda's. I kind of wanted to copy this logo, so I'll save that. More stickers and little cutouts that Judy shared with me. Oh, my tartine card. Actually, I should check my wallet if there's more business cards in there. Give me a sec. Let me look for my wallet. Rupert, oh, you there? It's on the ground. It's on the ground. I have to be careful to not flash you guys my credit cards. Got some cash here and there. Yep, nope. I only have like this many pages for SF Pencil, which I kind of realized it's a mistake. Oh, hi Joy Staker! Guys, is this enough for my San Francisco trip? I don't think so. Well, let's figure it out. Let's work through this. Where's my eraser? Oh yeah, I didn't bring an eraser. Alright, going back again in time. This is all Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Friday, trip, 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 ding, trip, day ho, trip, 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 trip. This is at the end. Trip, trip. Sorry, I needed to organize the order first so I can like assign it at the proper appropriate pages. I was like thinking to myself like, oh, it's only like a few days trip. Like I can. Last year I used like an entire passport refill, but it is like passport, so I didn't think I would use up this much space. But here we are, um, tight for space. Cheese, fire cheese. And Deho. I'm like so excited because this weekend I'm just like dedicating it all to like journaling and recording and writing, and um, today is like having fun. Tomorrow is meetup, also having fun. But tomorrow afternoon is gonna be cleanup. Like tomorrow is gonna be my studio overhaul day. I'm gonna try to do a big clean and reorganization so that I'm like all set to go into winter, um, and just have a good time because to be honest, the mess has been like really affecting my mental health, like the clutter and like just everything. So I really wanted to be in a good space, now that all the frenzy is over, and I could basically have a fresh start as we march into the last quarter of the year. Hey Gaiden, welcome to the stream. How are you? We missed you this year. Hope you're doing okay. Day. Another person we missed is Miranda. Oh, it's too bad she had COVID. But she is a busy girl. But I very, very much miss her streams. Like, her stream had been like the constant and like reassuring content since 2020. So it feels weird to not have her for like what, 2 months now. Almost over 2 months. I even miss like her gaming streams, and I really want to see her play games again. But I totally also understand, because when I had my hiatus, it was so sweet. Next year, my word of the year is boundaries, which is literally, I think, Miranda's word this year, so that we don't burn out. Deho Kalbi. And then the date is what is the date? Was it the 23rd? I think it is the 23rd. Awful Goat. Yes. It was so funny because like I was like looking back at my past like yearly results, and like each year it was so funny to look back and be like, April, why are you like this? Because I look back at my like goal for myself back in 2020 when I didn't have a job, and I was like not sure where my career is going. Like, is this even a career, or am I going from job to job? And then I remember I was like, okay, this year it's gonna like my mantra is to like go full steam ahead, like, or something like that. And then the next year is like, being very like, taking like carpe diem, like do the most that I can, prove to people that I can do things, blah, blah, blah. It was like very like gun ho. And then like last year, or I guess this year, was all about like being very careful, very more tedious. You gotta pay attention to details and be like more like stop making as much mistakes, blah blah blah. And then like next year, like boundaries. Actually, let's step on the brakes a little bit. Let's take a break. So it was very funny that things progressed this way. Now I wish I had more Earth Small Things stickers. I have to buy it from Cute Things from Japan. I need her to restock her store. Deho Kalbi, and then the next part is literally Painted Ladies. And Brandis. And it's like, I was just telling Elliot, oh my god, I can't believe it's September. Wow, this year flew by. Like at the beginning of the year, I was like exhausted by February, and I was like, why am I flying so much? And then here I am, like literally at my last event, and I'm just like, oh, low energy. Awful go. I do have to admit that I'm the person that like thrives with external praise and like acknowledgement. So I think it's like a very toxic thing too, because like if people expect me to do something, I will do it just to make people happy. And I think that is an issue that I'm really trying hard to like resolve within myself. Like my self-worth is not dependent on people's approval. But I struggle so much with it, and so I'm a number 3, and so it's really hard. And I keep telling myself like, April, you don't have to please everyone. It's fine. I will continue to work on that part of myself. Crafty Becky. I feel like a lot of people would probably relate to that sentiment. It's just like it feels nice to feel like you're needed and like you're valued, but at the same time, is it worth it at the risk of your own like sanity? And I've started to found that it is really not worth it because the burnout is real. And I don't know if Miranda's like that too, but I feel like she acknowledged that sometimes as well. And I was like, I feel you. But then, like, back when I feel like I felt more eager to please and prove myself when I was younger. And younger as in like literally 2 to 3 years ago when I'm still like late 20s, early 30s. And the older the more uh not that older, but like the more my body fails as it ages with like back pains and like fatigue and stuff like that, the more I realize, yeah, this is not sustainable and I didn't need to. Like at the end of the day, it's like that initial rush of adrenaline of like, people love what I did, and then also like emptiness afterwards. But yeah, it feels nice to give compliments, but then I also know how to accept them sometimes. That too, Raven. That too. That too. That too. So we all have a lot of stuff to work on. And I feel like a lot of this is how society has like tried to like shape us to accept us being normal, but maybe what if it's not normal? Maybe I need like a self-help support group. Therapy. Therapy on how to have a more balanced life. Thought of you as we stop before it begins. Felt you under my skin. Cookie, just go. Daddy's home. Go, go, go. Oy. Thought of you makes me stop before it begins. Got you out of my skin. I'm just taping straight over this. I didn't like my drawing here. I want to draw this. Does this peek through? Can I trace it? Ooh, I can. Nice. It's the lovely. the lovely. For it's a luscious, it's the luck. Yes, I'm streaming. What?
Went to McDonald's?
I went to McDonald's too.
No, you did.
For breakfast.
I didn't. You did.
Oh,
I saw your thing.
I did for breakfast. And they didn't give me my hash brown.
That's actually a disaster.
It is a disaster. Co-working rate. Ah, sorry.
When did you start streaming?
Hello. I started streaming like, oh my god, it's 2:08. Is Jasmine live already?
It's 108.
It's 1:08. I started streaming at 11.
Oh.
The hash brown is the best part too, and the fact that they just did not give it to me, even though I even used my points to redeem a free hash brown. That's the worst part. It's like, it's a free hash brown, and I'm like, no. Can I? No, I can't use my Prime sub yet for Jasmine. Okay, fine. Starting screen. Email them. Email McDonald's headquarters. I demand my free hash browns. But hello, Natasha Tushkovic Designs. Thank you for rating. Unfortunately, I'm about to end my stream, but it's been really fun just hanging out and catching up with you guys. And we are about to head on over to Jasmine's stream, where she will also be doing a similar thing to me. So it's the same feel, the same experience. Maybe they'll give you a lifetime supply. I demand a lifetime supply of hash browns for you not giving me this one hash brown I want for breakfast. And I you guys saw my order on Instagram, right? I had my egg McMuffin, and I ordered 2 of the sweet and sour sauce because I wanted to dip the hash brown in it. And then and then the hash brown didn't arrive. I should have checked when I was there. But you know how it's so hard to check your food when you're in the drive-thru lane? People are just like get your food and get going, right? The car behind you. So usually you don't know that you're doomed until you're home, and then it's I can't go back. Alright, so friends, thanks again for hanging out. It was really fun. I really enjoyed catching up and sharing my story. And I am excited to go on over to Jasmine's channel, who also streams a lot of stationery and will be accounting probably a lot more story than I do. And it'll be really fun. I'll be over there too. Alright, see you guys there. Bye bye.